Well, good evening, everyone, and just thought I'd jump on and have a spend a few minutes talking to you about whiteboard coaching. I'm just about getting ready to launch, so I'll just give a couple of moments for people to jump on, and yeah. Yeah, good evening to you. Just thought I'd spend a couple of minutes and chat to you about one of my favorite things to do, actually, which is whiteboard coaching. And I'm just there we go, just in the right place. So yeah, good evening. Well, on Monday, February the 1st, I'm launching an 8-week, 8-part webinar series, live webinar series, and you can jump on. You can go to paulmanwaring.com and register for it. But I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes and talk a little bit about what whiteboard coaching is and why I do it and who might need it. And whiteboard coaching for me is just something that grew over time, and I started doing it with students in School of Ministry. And for the last probably 5 or 6 years, I've taught it as part of Deployment Week for School of Ministry. My observation is that all of us in reality need some help along the way. And I also call it next step coaching. So whiteboard, next step coaching. And one of the things about it that I think makes it unique is that I'm using a whiteboard when I'm coaching you, it means that unusually the person who's being coached actually sees a little piece of what I'm taking note of. So what I'm going to do in the webinar series is teach you the principles and the process and the steps of whiteboard coaching, and you can jump on and do it for yourself, or you can jump on and learn how to do it to help other people. I've been wanting to develop this program for a long time, and I'm really happy with how it's worked out and how it's broken down into the 8 sessions. And the key to whiteboard coaching is there's a couple of principles, big principles in my life. One is he wastes nothing and he gets you ready. And this is an absolute key. He is a redeemer. And my goal for anybody that I'm coaching is to kind of expose their life and their story to the Redeemer. He wastes nothing. He gets you ready. He redeems the lows and he repeats the highs of our life. And that's a huge principle amongst a number of other kingdom principles, which I've woven together in order to develop this program. And another really big principle is believing your story. And one of the 5 journeys that I've developed to send people on is believing your story. And I know that when you believe your story, it's where your authority comes from. So I'm really excited to do this, very happy. If anyone's got any questions about it, you want to jump on and write down the questions on my Facebook page or Instagram, or wherever you see this about what's going on. I start February the 1st. If you've only just jumped on, 8-part webinar series, 75 minutes each session. There'll be worksheets. If you sign up for it, you'll have access to the videos afterwards and the worksheets afterwards. I'll do at least 2 demonstrations during the course of the 8 weeks where I'll demonstrate this method of whiteboard next step coaching. If your life is in any way chaotic, confused, you've got too many choices, you don't know what to do next, then I highly recommend this webinar series. As I say, it's for you, to help you. You can come on it and it will really help you, get you to one of the 5 journeys, one of the 5 next steps which I introduce in the series, or it will be a tool that you can use for other people. If you run a small group, a home group, a life group, a youth group, a college group, you're a pastor, you're in ministry, you can use it. If you're a coach, you can use it. It's a really simple model. I've watched a bunch of people, spend, and it's fine, spend a lot of money on some coaching, but this is actually a model which I've developed that is really very simple, uses a lot of kingdom principles, but sometimes it's in that simplicity that I've watched people over the years get breakthroughs. I'm still in touch with a number of people that I've coached, and so I highly recommend this to you. And so if you've got any questions, just jump on. I'll take you through a journey which will lead to one of the 5 journeys. And I know that this is a tough season. I know that this is a season when people need help with the next steps. People who've lost their jobs, people who are confused, people who have too many choices, people whose lives feel a little bit chaotic. And this is a really great way of just settling some of that confusion, some of that pain, and really help you. And I've watched people learn how to make great choices. I've watched people overcome fear. I've watched people jump on journeys of more discovery. So that's it from me. I just wanted to jump on here, let you know what I'm doing. February the 1st is the beginning of an 8-week webinar series, 75 minutes each one. And I can honestly tell you, you will not be disappointed at what I do. I've done this in front of groups of over 1,000 people and watch people get incredible breakthrough. So just want to invite you, join me, go to paulmanwaring.com. You can register on there for Whiteboard coaching. It's the first time I've ever taught it in this way. I've been developing some of the elements of it, created, I think it's 32 or 36 simple principles of coaching, which I will unpack. And there's an impartation as you go through it, and there's a commissioning at the end, as I really just want people to help other people to find the next step on their life's journey. It's one of the passions of my life, is to help people do that. And whether it's helping you or helping you help other people, that's what Whiteboard coaching's for. So look forward to seeing some of you on there. Whiteboard Next Step Coaching goes live February the 1st. 6 p.m. UK time. That's 10 a.m. California time, a whole bunch of other time zones in between, and off over into Europe. 75 minutes, 8 sessions, £100 for those 8 sessions, and it'll be a resource that will genuinely keep on giving to you. So I invite you, paulmanwaring.com, Whiteboard coaching, and if you go to the drop down menu on there for webinars, you'll find it. So that's it from me. I'll have another chat later on this week about something else, I'm sure. But all right, look forward to seeing some of you in a week tonight. Bye for now.